What is up, you guys? It's your girl, Streeter, the motherfucking gamer. And I am back with Toxic Ninja. And today, you guys, we got another reaction video for y'all. So, who the fuck in? The fuck? Like, what is you doing? Like, get your popcorn. Like, make s'mores cookies. Like, put us on your microwave. Like, what we doing?
Exactly. Cause as y'all see, we get this shit out for y'all. We're being consistent with this shit. Even though it's on
I
my
swear.
channel, but we gonna get
Look, you
straight
know,
up right on
look,
her channel. We don't get her right.
you ain't gonna keep doing me like this.
Look, I just said we gonna get you right. You know,
Hmm.
we gotta get, I told you I'm gonna fuck with you on the Life is Strange. I'm gonna fuck with you so you go ahead and get your shit rolling too.
My bad.
I know it's your bad. I'm gonna let you slide. But anyway, Street, are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Well, I feel like you about to slap someone when you said that shit.
Come on, go.
And bro, he always be saying, I'm doing what's best to protect the leaf. Yeah, bro. Let's see them receipts again. Where was he at when the Nine-Tails attacked the village? Nowhere to be found. Where was he at when Pain turned the entire village into a crater? Nowhere to be found. Where was he at when a 15-year-old edgelord pulled up to a summit to run hands with him? Nowhere to be found, because his fraudulent ass was the first man out the room. He hit the dash because he knew he was gonna get belt to ass by a 15-year-old emo kid.
Why that fucking emo? Oh my god.
No, you know.
Hatred, a strong feeling of intense dislike or animosity towards someone or something. Now, as y'all know, we've covered our fair share of haters on this channel. From a zesty vampire walking around in Louis Vuitton to a super ninja beefing with a rat and some turtles. And I mean, the list goes on. But today, we're flipping the script. Today, I didn't come to cover haters. Today, I came to hate. I came to spread negativity in this bitch. Cause I'ma keep it 100 with y'all. These past months, I've been in hell. From that bogus ass copyright strike to me damn near breaking my hand, then having to watch my football team be the worst team in the league for 2 fucking years straight.
Damn, CJ, I know you was a Titans fan.
Hey. So, on this very fine, beautiful day, I'm deciding to put this anger to use. So I'm about to talk about an anime character that just quite honestly pisses me off. Now, originally, this video was going to have multiple characters, but I've decided to save them for another time. Because this one character specifically just makes...
You said what?
Not the bully too. I mean, not bully too, but bully intro. I heard that. Jimmy Hawkins finna pop up.
Yeah, probably.
No,
Bro, no bullshit. I low-key want to play Bully now. I gotta replay Bully.
My blood boiled to a point that I just had to make an exposed video on this nigga. And that character is none other than the fraud Kage, Danzo. So today, we're gonna be going over every single one of Danzo's actions and why I hate this nigga. And I got every single receipt I need. So, let's get this fraud watch started. Danzo, the most hated man in the shinobi world. A man that is solely responsible for so much stupid shit that has happened in the history of the Hidden Leaf.
Not the fucking COD Zombie soundtrack playing.
Let me just go ahead and say this right.
Pause on Spider-Man like that. Really?
Hey. You remember how earlier I said I called you a pimp? This is a real pimp right here.
Pimp named Slickback.
On God, that's Spider-Man. Spider-Man got hoes.
Don't play my man.
Let's go through the list. Mary Jane, Black Cat, fucking Kitty Pryde from the X-Men.
Look, we don't have to do that. Look.
Hold on, I'm not done. Hold on. Fucking Silk, Silver Sable, Gwen Stacy. Hell, fucking Psylocke from the X-Men. Should I continue on? I could just go on with the video.
All I gotta say is Black Cat was his real true love. Anyway, continue though. See you on.
You know, I agree. I'm gonna let you have that.
Right now, because this needs to be said, because it's not an opinion, it is a fact. Danzo was a terrorist to Konoha, and not just
agree.
Konoha, the entire Shinobi world. And get this, he always be saying, I'm doing what's best to protect the leaf, as he proceeds to do the most inhumane, corrupt shit a character could ever do. Like, on the real, no funny shit. Everything that is wrong and corrupt about the Hidden Leaf is connected to this old raggedy ass bitch. And like I said earlier, I got them receipts to prove it. So, receipt number 1. The manipulation of Hanzo in the Akatsuki. Now that I'm thinking about it, this is actually perfect that I'm making this video right now, because the next roundtable trial is the pain trial. And
Hey, if y'all ain't seen that video, go ahead and check it out. That
Hey.
fucking video was hilarious.
That's the last video. You know what I'm saying? Even though he did my man so fucking wrong. But anyway, we
Hey, you the one who clipped it and posted on your fucking story on TikTok and made it a fucking short. I don't want to hear that shit. You did your man just as bad.
No, I didn't like how you just did him like that. He had to relive that 2 times. 2 times.
Be glad I didn't rewind it for a 3rd time.
this motherfucker Danzo is one of the main reasons to why Nagato crashed out and became pain. So during the 3rd Shinobi World War, Danzo schemed up one of the most diabolical plans to take out the Akatsuki and also become Hokage all at once. Now, this was back when the Akatsuki were not bad guys. They were just some freedom fighters trying to achieve peace. But Danzo was not fucking with these niggas at all, because the word peace was not in this man's vocabulary at all. He thought that they would end up being a problem for the Hidden Leaf in the future, which that ended up becoming true. But this future problem could have been completely avoided if Danzo wasn't a scheming, conniving, dirty ass nigga. Now,
Facts.
this is what he did. He went to Hanzo of the Salamander and brought him a bunch of dead Ame Shinobi bodies and said the Akatsuki killed them. Then he went to the Akatsuki under a dumbass alias named Kanzo. Like, be for real, bro. You couldn't come up with a better name? Danzo, you are the head of espionage in your village.
He's
That's
not
the best
wrong.
name you could have came up with as an alias? Oh my goodness, how did this guy get this job? So Danzo told them that Hanzo sent him and the Hidden Rain were ready to make peace negotiations. Now, here's the catch. The bodies that Danzo brought to Hanzo were not Ame Shinobi at all. They were dead root members that were disguised as hidden stone shinobi that Nagato killed. Oh, and do y'all want to know why these root members were disguised as stone shinobi? This motherfucker had these root members disguised as stone shinobi because he was trying to sabotage a peace treaty between the leaf and the stone.
Are you serious, my brother?
Like I said earlier, the word peace is not in this man's vocabulary. This nigga deadass said, for the future of the Hidden Leaf, peace must not exist with the Hidden Stone. So Danzo grabbed his own men's dead bodies, dressed them up in Ame armor, and said that the Akatsuki smoked yo niggas, and me and my bum-ass Ambu Root will help you spin back on these niggas if you help me become Hokage.
Lord have mercy.
Nigga.
So he basically slimed out the Akatsuki, which led to Konan getting captured, Yahito booming himself, and Nagato crashing out, killing everyone except for Hanzo and Danzo. And let me add on to this. If Danzo never did this shit, then there's a good chance that the leaf may have not been turned into a crater later on. But guess what? Pain wasn't the only character who ended up having a villain origin story because of Danzo's actions. Because another person who ended up getting a villain origin story because of this man was Kabuto. And what happened to Kabuto was another tragedy. So how this happened, Danzo went to an orphanage and gaslit this former Anbu agent turned nun, No, to go on a mission to the Hidden Stone and spy on them. And if she did it, he would stop sending money or any funding to the orphanage that she ran. And to make the matter even worse, Orochimaru's freaky ass is standing right behind him. And he tells her verbatim, take care that you...
Nah, that's Diddy. That is fucking Diddy. Look how pale his skin is. We see he bathed in baby oil.
He bathed in bleach.
Not for to play with you.
Nah, he bathed in crayons.
Nah, he bathed in glue.
Glue is outrageous. You wrong here.
Children don't get snatched either. Children with no past or no family are worth something.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Another reason that Orochimaru should not be led 50 feet near a school. So this dude Danzo basically told her, bitch, get to work or I'ma make a...
You said what?
He looked the fuck out there.
I was gonna say something, but I changed my fucking mind. I was gonna say something, but I changed my mind. Hey, you know what?
All these kids homeless and beg for spare change on the side of the road. And they better pray to God that Orochimaru doesn't find them before CPS does.
Nigga, what the fuck is this bullshit?
So she had no choice. She had to do it. Now, Kabuto was outside the whole time, and he was listening in on this. But Danzo knew this, and he decided, you know what, little nigga? You're an orphan with no past, so I'ma put your ass to use. So he recruits him into the Foundation and sends him to multiple different villages to spy on them and commit espionage. Now, here's when tragedy strikes. About 5 years later, Kabuto got exposed when he was spying on the stone. So when they were tracking him, a shinobi tried to come down and kill him, but Kabuto sliced him in the guts. But guess who was the shinobi he split down the middle? It was No. She was still on that long-ass mission Danzo sent her on 5 years ago. So when Kabuto went over to heal her and was panicking and told her that he was sorry, she looked at him dead in the face and said, "Who are you?" And Kabuto was sick to his stomach. He didn't know what to think because his mother figure just tried to kill him and she didn't even recognize him. And the reason why she didn't recognize him was because Danzo brainwashed her. Later on, Orochimaru told this man Kabuto that Danzo revealed to Nono that the reason why Kabuto left the orphanage was because he wanted to bring money in for the orphanage. However, Nono wanted to free Kabuto from the Foundation so he could have a regular normal life. So Danzo decided, you know what? Both of you niggas gotta go. So over the years, Danzo fed Nono false images of Kabuto growing up so that over time, she would not be able to recognize what he would actually look like. So when she was completely brainwashed and thought Kabuto was an entirely different person, he ordered her to assassinate the real Kabuto because Danzo told her that he was a double agent and he had to be eliminated. So Danzo essentially set both of them up to kill each other because they were loose ends that knew too much and he needed them out of here. So this evil bastard basically made a son kill his mother, causing another character to get a villain origin story. Now let's continue going down this list of atrocities. Receipt 3. He was working with this nigga Orochimaru. Now, right off the bat, that should
Straight to
turn
get your man.
We all know how evil this freaky ass nigga is. So what was...
Straight, I need you to do something about
That
your
is
man.
not my man.
That is your man.
That is not my man. That is not my man.
Yeah, yes, the hell he is.
That ain't my man.
Mm-hmm.
And though the hell he ain't. That thick ass turd he got. Hell, look like he turned this shit 2-3 times for him to get that shit straight. That is not my man. What you talking about?
That is all you. That's all you.
No, that ain't all me. That's
That's your man.
My God, shit coming out his mouth. He had too many people in his mouth. Continue.
Yep, that's all
And
men.
then you
Only
feel
you
like
can
putting
handle
his
that.
shit everywhere. Mm-mm. You got me fucked up. Stop playing with me.
What's
You know,
Danzo doing
Kakashi
with
was my
him?
man.
Huh?
You know, Kakashi is my man. And
That's
Sasuke. Stop
that's.
playing with me.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
You do know Orochimaru can transform into them, right?
Ugh. You know, you just had to ruin it. Bye.
Boy, let me tell you, they were kidnapping innocent people and injecting them with Hashirama cells. And when they realized that it wasn't working, they started to kidnap kids and put them in test tubes. And remember, he said all this is for the protection of the leaf as he proceeds to have innocent civilians of the leaf captured,
Oh,
experimented on,
God.
and
I hate
murdered.
you.
And we all know there was only one kid that survived this shit, and that was Yamato. He had to watch everybody else die because Orochimaru and Danzo abandoned the project. So when Danzo came back and found him, he decided, you know what, little nigga? I'm about to make you my star Ambu pupil. So Danzo personally trained this man over the years and thought of him as his little successful lab rat. Now, moving on. Receipt 4, his beef with Hiruzen. Now, I'm gonna have to get this off my chest before we go any further. I do not fuck with the third Hokage.
Again, check out the last video. We literally did a whole Lord Third hate video.
You said what?
No, I was telling them to check out the last video because we literally did a whole hate video for Lord Third.
At all. This old nigga pissed me off on multiple occasions. But you know what? Let me get the
I didn't
main
hear
one out the
nothing
way
you
first.
said. I have the headphones on. What you were saying, though?
No, I was saying we did a whole hate video for the third Hokage.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Mm-mm. You post? Hold on. Did you post it?
Yeah, I posted today. At the
Okay,
time of
yay.
this
They said.
recording.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Minato and Kushina gave this nigga one job. One job! Please take care of the child. And this old nigga looked at her dead in the face and lied like a motherfucker. Of course,
God, he
you
did.
don't need to worry. You old raggedy bitch.
I know you so good.
No. What kills me, he really said, I take full responsibility. Then proceeded to throw
You
Naruto
meant
in
to say
and
you
run
take
down
full no
nasty.
responsibility for that child.
You said
Hell
what?
no.
You said what?
You meant to say no full responsibility because absolutely you failed your motherfucking job. I know you fucking lying.
He put him in the hood. What you mean?
Look
Boiled
at this.
milk. Look at this kitchen.
Oh, oh.
Dirty ass shack of an apartment. Nigga had the son of the fourth Hokage living in the fucking trenches. And the only thing that he could afford to eat was ramen and spoiled fucking milk. Oh my God, not gonna lie, I gotta stop myself right now. Because this video could easily turn into me hating on Hiruzen instead of Danzo. So let me get back on track. Now, Danzo, without a doubt, was the third Hokage's biggest opposition. Even though they used to be childhood friends and rivals. But everything changed the night when Tobirama named Hiruzen third Hokage. Because back in the first Shinobi World War, Danzo and Hiruzen were surrounded by a bunch of hidden cloud ninja. Along with Tobirama, them two crusty ass elders, who for some reason are still alive in Boruto.
Damn, they
Why are
surely
not
is.
dead? And then Shushui's granddad, who, if I was him, if I knew what this nigga was gonna do to my grandson in the future, I'll boom this nigga right now. But anyways, they needed somebody to sacrifice themselves so they could all get away. So Hiruzen decided to step up and do it because Danzo was too pussy. And the whole time, Tobirama was actually testing them to see who he was gonna make third Hokage. And since Hiruzen stepped up, he got named third Hokage. And Danzo got pissed off, jealous, and grew a massive hate boner for the nigga. And he was always plotting in the shadows to somehow usurp Hiruzen and become Hokage. And man, Danzo tried. He really did try. I mean, we already talked about when he didn't want any type of peace with the hidden stone because Danzo was a fucking warmonger. Hiruzen wanted the war to be over. But Danzo was like, nah, that nigga. You know peace isn't in my vocabulary. And Danzo pressed him so much, Hiruzen decided, you know what? Fine, nigga. I take full responsibility for this war, so I'ma step down as Hokage. Now, when they were having the meeting to pick who the 4th Hokage was gonna be, Danzo threw out one of the craziest names possible. This nigga said, I recommend Orochimaru. This nigga tried to have Orochimaru as Hokage. Oh, nah, son. Now, the reason why he wanted Orochimaru as Hokage was because these boys were obviously working together. So if Orochimaru was Hokage, Danzo was also Hokage. But thank God that Hiruzen actually had a brain, because he was like, oh, hell no, there's something wrong with that nigga. Nigga, the fuck you mean by that? I can't put my tongue on it yet, but I'm telling you right now, something is wrong with that freaky ass nigga. I recommend Minato Namikaze. Nigga, who? Oh, don't act like you didn't hear me, nigga. Oh, hell no, I object. So the whole room decided, yeah, you know what? This nigga Danzo's tweaking. So Minato got named Hokage, and literally like a year later, Orochimaru got exposed for doing all that crazy shit. And the only reason Danzo didn't go down with him was because he wiped his hands clean and cut ties with him right before he got exposed. But Danzo was not done trying to one-up Hiruzen, because one day he decided, why don't I just try to assassinate this nigga? So that's what he did. He tried to assassinate Hiruzen. Man sent out an entire squad of root members to assassinate the Hokage. Nigga, that is treason. Now, they failed because Hiruzen knew Danzo was gonna try this eventually, because Kakashi leaked everything to him. So he sent Kakashi as a decoy, and Danzo, thinking that they just got the job done, was sitting back in the Hokage's chair chilling until he heard, huh? Nigga, if you don't get your raggedy ass out my chair. And look at this man's face, bro. This motherfucker then got caught red-handed in 4K Ultra HD, and he should be getting 50 to life with no parole. But this soft-ass nigga Hiruzen decided to let him walk. Like, excuse me, nigga? He just tried to assassinate you.
Right.
And you're not just any regular person. You're the Hokage!
Hold on, wait a damn minute. Hold on, wait a fucking minute. Hold on, I gotta go back.
You're not just any regular person. You're the...
Why the fuck Naruto's taped to the damn wall?
Now you fucking lying.
Why is Naruto duct taped to the wall? Lord Third, you ain't shit, bitch.
Sit there. Oh, patting head ass.
You said what? You cut out hella bad.
Get off the nigga real quick.
You could.
Oh.
I'm gonna need you to fix your shit before you get on his day. I'm gonna need you to fix your shit.
That's why your neck hurting. Fucking. And I hope you choke on that pipe, ho, because I know you fucking lying. Stuck my poor baby on. It's some great duct tape too. It's a strong ass duct tape. I know you fucking lying. Seen the video. He pissed me off.
He ain't gotta be no boy. 2 years old, maybe 3.
And everything. Socks long. Damn, them socks long as hell. But still, though.
Look, he crying like, nigga, get up.
That might put him there. What you mean, get up? He know he there.
Hokage! You can't let bullshit like that slide. Even Danzo was shook. He knows he should be getting locked up. Hell, fuck getting locked up. He should be executed. And then Hiruzen had the nerve to say, but in exchange, he must do all that's in his power for the sake of the Hidden Leaf Village. Oh man, great job, Hiruzen. Dude really let this grimy ass nigga walk, knowing that he's gonna do some more bullshit in the future. Talking about protect the leaf. Protect the leaf my ass, nigga.
Oh, God.
See, me personally, if I was Hokage in this situation, I'm doing Danzo just like they did Shorty and Akame got killed. Head on a pipe for display. Oh my goodness. Moving on, man. Receipt 5. The mistreatment of the Uchihas. Now, this man Danzo was just like Toby Rob. He didn't like them damn Uchihas not one bit. A good Uchiha is a dead Uchiha to these boys. No, but on the real though, Danzo treated the Uchihas like straight garbage. He did not trust them one bit. And the perfect example for this is when the Ninetales attacked the village. Now the Uchihas could have dealt with this situation because their Sharingans could have stopped the Ninetales. But this raggedy bastard Danzo went to Hiruzen and said, now Hiruzen, you best make sure them red-eyed, dirty-ass Uchiha some bitches ain't out there.
Why you give him that voice of all voices? What the fuck?
No, look, that ain't the point. We focus on the we focusing on the task at hand.
You right. You absolutely right.
Now, Hiruzen, you best make sure them red-eyed, dirty-ass Uchiha some bitches ain't out there. Nigga, what you mean? They could tame the Ninetales. Oh, please. Do you really trust a Genjutsu-wielding Uchiha some bitch? I mean, you remember that heathen Madara? That damn red-eyed thug. He controlled that big furry some bitch and tried to destroy the whole village. You can never trust the Uchiha. So Hiruzen decided to listen to this, and they ended up making them guard the civilians when they should have been on the front lines. And if the Uchiha were actually able to help, there was a high, and I mean high probability of Naruto not becoming an orphan and living a life with his parents. So you can technically say that the reason why Naruto was an orphan was because of Danzo. But this was just a beginning of Danzo mistreating the Uchihas. Because after the Ninetales attacked the village, the elders got suspicious of the Uchihas. So Danzo and the elders decided to move the Uchihas all the way out to the edge of the village and have them surveyed 24/7 to make sure they weren't doing anything fishy. But all this ended up doing was just pissing the Uchihas off even more. And when tensions kept on rising, the Uchihas just ended up deciding to stage a coup because they were tired of getting mistreated. So to try to stop this coup, Shisui was going to use his Kodo Masukami on Fugaku so he could stop the coup d'etat plans from happening. Hiruzen himself signed off on this plan because this would involve no bloodshed. But this bastard Danzo had other plans in mind. Danzo didn't think this would work at all, so he decided to call Shisui for a one-on-one meeting. So when Shisui pulled up on Danzo, Danzo looked at bro and started talking to him like, you know, Shisui, I really thought you was one of them good ones. But then I remembered what Tobirama told me a long time ago.
What'd he say?
That was to never, ever trust a dirty, red-eyed, Genjutsu-wielding Uchiha some bitch! Give me your eyes, nigga! So Danzo beat the brakes off of Shisui, Michael Jordan his head, then ripped his Sharingan right out of his socket. And Danzo's greedy ass wasn't even done yet, cause he wanted the other one too. But Shisui ended up escaping. Danzo ended up putting a
too much going on. Hell no.
What? Hold on, let me pause it, Black. What?
Too much going on. I was talking about what I just seen. Damn. It was
Which
just whole
one?
explosion. Shit, damn. Niggas gang it together and shit. Hell. You know, Naruto remind me of gangbanging. I ain't even gonna lie.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
all these hand signs and shit, all these folks ganging up and shit. It's too much. It's too much. Continue.
But Shisui ended up escaping, but Danzo ended up putting a 5-star wonder level on bro's head. So after Danzo jacked bro's eyeball, Shisui went to Itachi, and he was like, Itachi, I can't do this shit no more, twin. This motherfucker Danzo took my manhood, my Sharingan. I'd rather the nigga take my balls, but my Sharingan, nigga? I can't do this no more, twin. Wait, bro, what are you doing? Don't stop me, nigga. Just let me fall. So Shisui ended up booming himself because of Danzo. Now we move in to receipt 6, which is without a doubt the worst thing that Danzo ever did, making Itachi boom his whole clan. You see, after he ripped Shusui's Sharingan out of his eye socket so he couldn't use Kodo Masukami on the Uchihas, he decided to fulfill him and Tobirama's dream, the Zero Uchihas plan. Shouts out Zamasu for that dumbass name I just came up with. So he called Itachi and gave him two options. Align with the Uchiha and launch the coup d'etat and be slaughtered along with your family. Or side with the Leaf and before they attempt a coup d'etat, eliminate every Uchiha except your younger brother. What was he supposed to do here? He had this nigga Itachi playing a whole choice-based game, and whatever option he chose right here was gonna determine the ending of the entire game. So Itachi ended up going with booming his whole clan and saving his brother. So Itachi, along with Obito, still kind of crazy that Obito helped the nigga do it, but these two boomed all of the Uchihas in a night. Every last one of them except for Sasuke. Parents boomed him out of there. His shorty boomed her out of there. So after Itachi dropped everybody off, Danzo did the most infuriating shit. After the massacre was over and everybody was wondering who.
You said what?
Nah, that was LA. Just
Oh.
continue.
Oh, okay.
Did this? Danzo came out and said it was Itachi. Itachi Uchiha despised his clan. That is why he killed Shisui and took his eyes and caused infighting among his brethren. And then finally, he caused this atrocity. Nigga, this is the most infuriating son of a bitch in this entire fucking show. This I love ruining childhoods. Speaking about that,
Ooh, that
scene
man
7,
big as
this
hell.
old nigga is the person that
I said that mind chain big as hell, my bad.
leaked to the entire village that Naruto was the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki.
You what?
Yep. If you didn't think this old bastard couldn't be any more of an asshole, then man, let me tell you. Now, I'm pretty sure the anime doesn't even touch on this, but if you go and read those Itachi light novels, it basically kind of alludes and tells you that this nigga did it. Now,
It actually did. I remember reading that shit not that long ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, damn. Damn, I need to get back on reading them. Shit. Damn. All right.
Which begs the question on who we hate more, Danzo or Lord Third?
Both. Both
Man.
niggas fucked up. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, fuck them both.
Yeah,
you
fuck them
see,
both.
Naruto
really.
wasn't always hated as a child, and it could have stayed that way. But Danzo decided to leak to the public that Naruto was a Nine-Tails Jinchuriki and basically use him as a scapegoat. So everybody in the village could focus their hatred on him, a literal toddler. So this ended up making all the villagers paranoid and scared of Naruto, leading to him being treated like shit and isolated as a child. So yeah, not only are his parents dead because of Danzo, but also everybody in the village hated the nigga because of Danzo. You know, as I'm starting to think about it, 90% of the problems in Naruto always lead back to Danzo, man.
Right.
Receipt 8, trying to usurp Tsunade. Now, during the Pain Assault,
he didn't try. He fucking did it.
Danzo decided to commit his favorite crime, treason. You see, he saw Pain's attack on the Leaf as an opportunity to make Tsunade look bad and somehow become Hokage while doing it. So this is what he did. First, after Tsunade was done cooking these old dumbass geezers because they didn't believe in Naruto at all, after they all left the room, old frog nigga was about to go warn Naruto to come back to the village because Naruto was Konoha's #1 option. He was the best player on the team. But Danzo killed frog nigga because he didn't want Naruto to come back at all. This man was actively trying to throw the game for his own team. Deadass, if you want a real life comparison to this is like having 2017, 2018 LeBron and refusing to play the nigga. Danzo wanted Naruto to ride the bitch while the whole team was getting dog walks by Pain. Then after he killed frog nigga, him and his goons decided to hide underground like some rats while Pain proceeded to turn the village into a fishbowl and ends up killing God knows how many people. And you know what's crazy? Even some of the root members were like, yo, shouldn't we be helping up topside right now? And this nigga was like, hell Hell no, we ain't doing shit. This spells the end of that old slug summoning. I wanna look 25 forever. Old ass bitch, Tsunade. But sir, what about the innocent civilians dying right now? Out of hell with them. They were a necessary sacrifice in order for me to become Hokage. What? And guys, remember, everything that this man does is supposed to be for the sake of the Hidden Leaf. So after the assault was over and the entire village was left in ruins, Tsunade was in a coma because she was putting in work trying to protect the village like a true Hokage should. But since she was in a coma, the leaf needed a new active Hokage. And this is when this old ass rat finally got what he wanted all along. Danzo ended up being appointed the 6th Fraud Kage. And yes, I'm going to continue to call him the Fraud Kage because I refuse to acknowledge this nigga as a Hokage. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached my final receipt of why I hate this nigga and why this man is the biggest fraud in the history of the Hidden Leaf. Receipt number 9,
Well, we all
the
hate him.
Izanagi Merchant.
You said what?
We all hate his ass.
Yep. He just giving us more reason to hate him.
Yep, pretty much.
This nigga can't fight for shit without spamming Izanagi. I swear to you, this motherfucker died 11 times fighting Sasuke. 11 times, my nigga! Now, how we even got here was just ridiculous. Because before this, Danzo's fraud ass was about to be.
Is this the fucking Nightmare Before Christmas soundtrack I'm hearing? Or I'm just tripping.
I think you tripping. I don't hear nothing.
Be exposed for trying to use Koto Masakami at the 5 Kage Summit because he was trying to become the leader of the allied shinobi forces. But when Sasuke pulled up, this old, scary ass bitch ducked the smoke immediately and ran off because he knew he was gonna get belted ass by Sasuke. So when Sasuke was finally able to confront him and Danzo had nowhere else to run, it was finally time for this fraud to be exposed. So he pulls out that nasty-ass, grotesque Sharingan-loaded arm with Hashirama cells and tells Sasuke, I will be adding your Sharingan to my collection next, you dirty Uchiha son bitch. So Danzo runs up to Sasuke and swings at him with no hesitation. But Sasuke blocks his attack with his Susanoo and just stares into this old man's soul. And look at his face, bro. He knows he done up. He knows his old wrinkly ass is about to get cooked by a 15-year-old. So Sasuke snatches this old nigga and just starts squeezing the last bit of life he got left in him. And he straight up asks Danzo, why did you do it? Why did you make my brother kill my entire clan and ruin my whole fucking life? And Danzo doesn't even want to answer the question. He just starts telling Sasuke, that damn red-eyed thug was a rat, spilling the damn leaf secrets. That's why you can never trust the dirty Uchiha. You're Satan spawn, you hear me? So Sasuke had enough of Danzo's bullshit and just decided to crush him, leading to his first death. Now, Danzo basically has 10 lives, because he got 10 Sharingans in that nasty-ass arm, and they all got Izanagi. So basically, the nigga can respawn 10 times. So Danzo decides to respawn right behind Sasuke, and he ends up doing one of the dumbest moves in the entire series. He tried to stab a Susanoo with a kunai.
Nigga. Kill him again for doing that dumbass shit. Kill him again.
Serious?
Nigga, what made you think that was gonna work? And then he really talking like he analytical, like, as expected. Susanoo, just the thing to protect yourself. So Sasuke squashes Danzo again, and that is another death. This nigga has been one-shotted twice. He sucks. Nigga has 10 Sharingans and Hashirama cells in his ass. You can't get any more carried than this. How the f are you losing? Nigga got level 99 stats in his ass. So Danzo responds again, just for Sasuke to casually fly up and use Amaterasu, incinerating this old bastard to death and killing this bum-ass nigga a 3rd time. So Danzo responds again and starts blowing his nasty-ass halitosis breath all over the place, just spreading his nasty-ass breath across the battlefield. So Sasuke ends up getting in close, but Danzo ends up choking him. But Sasuke sends a shuriken at his arm and splits Danzo Danzo right down the middle, cutting off his arm and killing him for a 4th time. So Danzo ends up respawning again. And look at him trying to look all cool and shit. Nigga think he ore farming, when in reality, his sorry ass is gaining negative ore every time he's dying. So while Danzo was just standing up there looking like a doofus, Sasuke decided to show him what an actual ore farmer looks like. So he uses a genjutsu, and when Danzo turns around, he sees Itachi just staring in his soul. And his old ass looking like, no, this can't be. You dirty Uchiha, you're supposed to be dead. So Itachi ends up using the Matarasu on Danzo. But Danzo, actually being smart for once, figured out that this was a genjutsu. So when Sasuke came up behind him to try to stab him, he ended up stopping because Danzo put a curse mark on him all the way back when he was choking him. So Sasuke was paralyzed. He couldn't move. So Karin tried to come up and save him. I don't even know why she tried, but Danzo just kicked her sorry ass to the side.
Oh,
So
God, I don't even know
Danzo
what she tried either. Waste the goddamn time and energy. Yeah, you wasted all that time going up there just to get your ass kicked, flown out the fucking air somewhere. Like, girl.
Well, no. Hold on. I'll give her credit. She was at least trying to help her man.
No, it's too late. She
At
should have
least
just stayed out of it.
if that was the case, we could have said the same thing about Hinata.
You're right. I'll give her credit.
Ah, okay, then. That's what I thought.
Actually could have ended this fight right here, but he decided to be a dumbass and start gloating and start saying how trash the Uchiha clan was and how saving Sasuke was Itachi's biggest mistake. So this ended up pissing Sasuke off. So he ends up breaking out of the jutsu and blasting Danzo off of him. And Danzo ended up blowing his best chance at winning this fight, because from here on out, it was belt to ass. Sasuke ends up sniping Danzo with a Susanoo arrow and booms him for a 5th time. So he respawns again, and he just decides to rush him head on just to get smoked again. This nigga is trash. His KD ratio is in the dirt. Bro is 0-for-6. So then Danzo decides to use a summoning jutsu. So he brings out this big ass elephant tiger hybrid, and it just basically turns into a vacuum. So while this was distracting Sasuke, Danzo came behind him and tried to sneak him. But Sasuke uses a fireball jutsu at the Baku, then he turns around and just rocks Danzo, sending him flying and booming him again. So Danzo respawns again, just for Sasuke to come down and flatten him into the ground, booming him again. Nigga is so trash, he's getting spawn camped at this point. Look, he respawns again, just to take 3 shuriken to the chest and respawn again. So Danzo had 1 Sharingan left. So he decided to put all of his remaining power into this chakra blade. So Danzo runs up to Sasuke just to get stabbed again. And just like that, Danzo just wasted all of his Sharingan. This fraud couldn't get the job done with 10 Sharingans, wood style, and Hashirama cells. This nigga is trash. So Danzo ends up falling to his knees, and this nigga knows it's over. His pathetic ass tried to get up just to fall down face first. He was done, cooked. So Danzo, being desperate, decided to use one last trick up his sleeve. He ends up grabbing Karin and using her as a hostage. So Danzo had to be thinking, since I got his girl, I should be able to negotiate and get out of here. Cause ain't no way in hell he gonna hurt her, right? Right?
Nigga, you saw.
Booms both of them through the chest. This nigga didn't give a fuck, bro. Look at his face. This man was deranged. He was out for blood. He didn't give a fuck. He straight up told Shorty, since you managed to get taken hostage, you're nothing but a burden to me. So when Shorty fell over, Danzo knew it was over. We end up getting one of the most satisfying scenes in the entire series, as we get to watch this loser, this fraud, this war criminal run away like a bitch, cause he knows it's over. So then Obito came down, and Danzo was surrounded by the final 2 members of the clan that he destroyed. This was all of Danzo's sins coming back to bite him in the ass. Poetic justice. So Danzo in his final moments decided, If I'm going out, I'm taking you damn Uchiha with me. So he uses a reverse tetragram sealing jutsu and ends up blowing himself sky high. But even after using that jutsu, Danzo gripped, and he failed at taking them out with him. And Danzo, the evilest nigga in Naruto, the most pathetic old piece of shit, died a fucking failure and will be remembered as Konoha's biggest fraud.
As he should. Lying ass nigga. Anyway. He know he was trash as fuck. He needed to put his ass down at this damn point. Just give it a rest. He should have gave it a rest.
I ain't got no words to say about Danzo. Cause fuck him.
Yep, just fuck him. Mm-mm-mm.
Oh. But with that being said, like, subscribe if you enjoyed these videos. Comment down what you want us to react to, cause we trying to get these out like clockwork.
Like boom, bow, pain. My bad.
Oh no, you fine. I was gonna let you
Okay,
have
good.
it. Sure, you got anything you want to say to the people?
I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You know, like he said, like, comment, and subscribe if you new. Street the game out.